Welcome to Cater's Kitchen. Today we're making meat and cheese calzone. So to start off, I'm going to start browning our meat in the pan. Got it on high here. It's going to take a while, probably about 10 minutes. And try to break it up while we cook it. So we see we've got the meat browned here, not too brown, but just enough. And then you could use hot Italian, mild Italian. If you didn't use any kind of meat, you could even use breakfast sausage if you prefer. So we're going to turn that off, and now we're going to strain the meat. Most of the fat off. All right, we have some grated Parmesan and some sliced up salami. I use salami instead of pepperoni. Pepperoni might be too spicy for some. So we're gonna add the meat to that. It's been strained, you can see some little bit of fat came off. And I'm gonna add the fresh mozzarella. You'll notice that I doubled the recipe. In the original recipe called for half of this amount of ingredients. And now I'm gonna add the ricotta. Let's mix that well here. This is our filling for the meat and cheese calzone. I'm using the same recipe as our pizza dough, the beer crust pizza dough, and I also use this recipe with the chicken and spinach filled calzone. So we're gonna cut off a piece, cut these down about this size. You can make them as large or as small as you'd like. I prefer like a medium size. Okay, got those cut. Now we're gonna put on the mixer, flour them a little bit. And a little more than medium. And do once, and again. Mix it out. Lay them out like that. You could roll these out by hand. This is just a little quicker if you have this device. All right, we're going to start putting the filling. You see I have different sizes here. Papa, Mama, and baby size. Papa Bear. Duh, bears. We have the filling and all of the calzones we're going to make. I forgot to mention that this is half of the recipe for the pizza dough. It's about a pound of pizza dough. So we're going to brush the edges, the outside edges of each one. This is going to help stick together when we close them up. Next, we're going to fold over the dough, making a little pocket. Press it down, and we're going to go over with a fork to get it good seal, but I do this first. Get them wrapped up. We're going to take a fork and we're going to press these down. Get a good seal. And what I do, I curl them around like that. I'll be able to get a lot more in the pan that way. Let's spray them with a little bit of olive oil before we put them into a 450 degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Maybe set the timer for 15. Check them out, make sure everything's good. I'm going to show you how I peel my garlic. I cut it, and then while holding the knife down, see how I got it started? And then I throw that into a little shaker. And voila, they're peeled. So we're gonna slice these, add the sliced garlic and the onion, and get that cooking for a while. I have my sliced garlic cloves here. Put those in. Put your onions, get it cooking. Not too high of heat because we don't want to burn our garlic. Add a little more oil. Cook this slowly for a good 5 minutes. I'm going to put a lid over it to get it going, and also add a little bit of salt to draw some of the moisture out of the onion. Okay, the calzones, they look done. That's after about 15 minutes. Pull those out. We've been cooking the onion for about 5 minutes with the garlic. They're nice and translucent. And now we're going to add a can of roasted tomatoes and some fresh tomatoes. A teaspoon or half a teaspoon of sugar. A dash of Italian seasoning. And a little bit of pepper. Freshly ground, of course. We're going to get this cooking. Put it on medium and cook it for another 7 to 8 minutes. I'm going to also put the lid on it to keep the heat in. We're going to start emulsifying the tomato mixture. Make it more of a sauce for dipping. Do it. Hope you try this recipe, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.